Launch Control 2025. We've put on an epic long drive competition during the BMW International Open with some of the best long drivers in the world. We also have celebrity matches featuring the BryanBros and Peter Finch. Lee Cox is going to take you through it, starting off with Wesley's first drive.
Well, the first match up here we have is Wesley Bryan against Peter Finch. Wesley's fresh off just making the cut here at the BMW in Munich, so he'll fancy his chances as he's in good form. We look on the left here, as you're joining us, clubhead speed, ball speed, peak height will give us an idea of the quality of shot they're hitting, and top right there will be a screen to show us how far the ball is going, with the red line telling us the longest drive. Two shots in, Wesley's his clubhead speed sitting about 116 and ball speed about 175. Peter might just have the edge clubhead speed, but let's sort of see what Wesley can put up distance-wise. He's got 318 yards there as a marker. You look at his next shot down the fairway here, 116, almost 180 ball speed. Good height, so I'll expect him to improve on that number. 350's just come up, and that'll be a nice number for Peter to go at. He's going to need something a bit good. He's told me he's swinging above 120 miles an hour. Let's see if he can back this up. Again, as we look at the numbers up the left here, 126. Well, Peter's obviously very confident. He shook his hand after the first shot, so we can see 126, 188 and 182 feet. He's a very nice looking golf shot, and the yardage should come back at 358 to take the lead off Wesley. Peter looks very happy with his first shot. Now, Peter, he's putting up some very good numbers here, 128, 183. Anything over 183 for those watching golf at home on telly would be a very good number. Up near the top guys on tour. Peak height there at 176, and Peter's added here to his 360 from the 358 for the first shot. Peter's last shot of his three. Spin rate looks pretty good. Ball speed's gone up again. Let's see if we can add, it's a slightly higher profile shot at 221. Let's see if that's going to give him a little bit more distance down there. That slightly higher profile flight has made a difference to him, 375. We see Wesley there just taking the driver off Peter. I think he thinks that maybe the club would make a difference to him. Unusual for a lot of guys who hit it a long way. He doesn't have a very long hand path. He doesn't turn a great deal, but he moves the middle beautifully. Really great turn across the hips, moving back, and that lovely separation on the way down. Really nice swing. Okay, Wesley's back. He's got to make this 25-yard differential up. He's going to have to put a bit more speed in. We're going to have to see ball speeds near that one at 180 to have any chance. 358, he's got Peter's club in his hand as well. Let's see if the combination of the two can make a difference. Well, he's pushing the numbers here, 121, 182. I think this might well give him a little bit more yardage, but might not get past that red line that Peter's set. Be honest, 364, Wes will be a pretty happy man with that drive, but he's going to need something special to overcome Peter's 375. So again, as we look at the numbers on the left, a slightly higher profile. I'm not sure he thinks he's got the job done here. He's given that club back to Peter, and he hasn't been able to go further than the 364 as that last one went out of bounds, unfortunately.
What did you aim for tonight, and are you surprised hitting a 375 in your first stint?
No, I'm just an elite performance athlete. So, I came here to dominate. Wesley was just unfortunately in my way. I'll go get him a drink now and he can drown his sorrows.
I'm going to be joined by Peter any second in the booth there. He did tell me he had 125 mile an hour club of speed. I didn't believe him, but he actually did. He actually put up a 375 yard drive. What was that experience like, Peter?
Yeah, that was different. Wow, it's not very often I spend my Saturday nights surrounded by cheering and adoring fans, so I have a new experience.
You could dine out on that one for a little while as well there, Peter.
I think so. Hopefully there's enough cameras to catch it all as well.
You backed it. You were a Mr. 128.
Oh man, I must admit I was shaking pretty hard on that one.
Next up is Cassandra Meyer. She's up against Bryan coming down in now. Tough one for George. They're going to be similar clubhead speeds. Maybe George will have a slight advantage. But Cass has got a nice long drive flight. This will be close.
And so it's been amazing time. The golf course is amazing. The crowds are amazing. And I played halfway decent. Eagles at 18 here. So, no, it's an amazing time.
That sounds like you would have expected anything else from the Germans?
No, heck no. Well, actually, after seeing Martin and how he acts, I didn't know. I'm just kidding. No, it's been an amazing time, and I'm excied to hit some long drive.
Okay, we just saw 375. Are you able to crack that?
No.
We won't flip the tee here because, of course, we are Germans. We are extremely polite. Ladies first, of course. Ein Riesenapplaus für Cassandra Meyer.
Now, Cass won the ladies' event last year. She was putting up numbers at about 115 miles an hour, well above sort of lady PGA numbers, which sit at about 95. And we'll probably see similar numbers here again. And again, we look at the numbers at 114, 165. They're tremendously good numbers. And Cass has a really beautiful golf swing. She's transitioned from being a professional golfer to a long driver, but still kept some of those really great moves from her pro playing days. She's put a number up 332. Last year, the numbers were about 350. Very flat, calm day, very similar conditions to last year. So I'd expect a number to hopefully get up near 350 and give George something to aim at. Second shot's gone OB. Here we go again with the third. Okay, we've got 115, 170, very nice spin rate. I think she'll like this. I think this will push the number a little bit further. So 350's been set up by Cass. George sort of enjoyed that, but it has given him a number to think about. George, a very fine player himself. He's going to need a decent speed to beat that. Then we look at Cassie's swing. She's transitioned out of pro play into long drive, and she's brought in some long drive moves. That sort of shoulder shrug up and the head lift up and to the trail side, up to the right side. Can be a real move. You'll see Bryson and other players do that. Pros do it in smaller amounts, but it can help her move the club a little bit faster. Here's George's response. George, I'd expect to have a little bit of speed advantage, 118, 177, but he's still going to need a good quality shot to edge past that distance set by Cassandra. Okay, well, he's edged it, but he hasn't edged it by much. 356 place, 350. He's got a bit of an advantage, but he can't rest on his laurels here. So 120, he certainly had a bit more clubhead speed in the tank. 180, it's gone up the left side there, and he's come back OB, so 356 still plays 350. Third ball, if he's set at 3, is a pretty good number spin-wise. 117, slightly slower ball speed, but let's see if it does anything on the ground. We'd anticipate that coming up a little bit shorter. George has got a good swing. He's a really nice player. He's been playing here this week. I was really impressed by the quality of his turn. We can see that, but his head has moved and swiveled from its original position. Those at home are told to keep their head still. Maybe freeing up that head and letting it move a bit can let those shoulders turn and gain you a little bit of extra swing length on the way back. So Cassandra hasn't got too much to make up, 6 yards. It's possible. I think she's going to need a little bit more clubhead speed to be able to push that number. So 355, it's close, it's 1 yard. George can't rest yet. Cassandra's let another shot out, just going up the right side here. 171 ball speed. 355 is her best number. She's 1 yard behind. It's not much to make up, but I think it will probably need everything she has. She's just trying to get the crowd behind her a little bit as she's going for this last shot. So slightly low spin rate, 116, 172, height. Unbelievably good. 362. I think George felt he had it won, but that's a great shot from Cassandra on the last shot to put a bit of pressure onto George.
George will have shaky hands now, huh?
George has got 3 shots. He's got to turn over this 6 yard deficit, and he won't want to lose this. So 168 ball speed at 180 height, and I think it's just up the left side. It's going to be going OB. He definitely put his foot on the pedal there a little bit. 119. This might have enough to just squeak past. 363 plays 362. No wonder he's got a smile on his face and a little bit of relief there, as we can see, as he finished the match. George has just nicked it by a yard, and Cassandra can be very proud of herself for that performance.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy I just kept up, you know. That's all I could ask for, so appreciate you guys for staying out. You guys are awesome.
So there we have it. Peter Finch, there's that. Wesley Bryan, George Bryan just edged out Cassandra by 1 yard.
And now it's time for the big guys, but to determine the seeding, we're doing an all-sports battle, starting off with a 60-meter sprint amongst these 3-4 meatheads. But first, let's see how the I-5 does it. No, do you guys want AC or no? Yes.
Oh, shit! Holy shit! Oh my God!
I actually got you, didn't I? Yeah. Oh.
Ready, set, go!
I thought that they took off running. What are you guys doing? Are you kidding me? I just don't want to see that in the competition. Them all of a sudden like pulling out a sandwich and trying to beat each other.
We're turning cornhole into a contact sport.
Dude, that is so close. You fucking kidding me?
How many hot dogs are consumed during the annual Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest?
All right.
Yeah!
Wow. Joey Chestnut is the only one that eats anywhere near 60 or 70, and he hasn't been showing up lately.
So next matchup is Long Way Bobby Ray against Ryan Gregnol.
Or is this the Lumberjack versus the Pretty Boy?
Yeah.
Is the nickname? I'm presuming.
Long Way Bobby Ray.
Long Way Bobby Ray.
Bobby's recently on the scene in the last year or so. Ryan's been around for a long time. Ryan was exceptional last year. He just got pipped by Martin at the end, but hit the ball great. He's focused more this winter on bodybuilding, but he's back here. Let's see if he's got his form back. Look, he's all right. Ryan's a fast guy, one of the fastest in the world. The ball speed is an indicator of the quality of the strike. Obviously, Ryan's very low shot there. The ball speed was not what we wanted. Now, Ryan's yet to put a marker up. This ball's been left to the right, so a little bit out of sorts there for Ryan in the first three. Unfortunately, OB, he hasn't put a target up as yet. I was watching Bobby on the range. He was hitting it pretty good. He was sitting about 145, but what he had was nice control on the ball flight. I was impressed. Not always as easy to take this to the tee box, but let's see what he's got. So there we go. There's that 145 number I talked about. 216 will show it's a pretty good strike, and I think he's going to like this as a start. 436. That's a terrific number for the first shot. I thought he was hitting it good on the range. He has been able to bring that straight onto the tee here. Second shot for Bobby. A little bit more spin on this one. Clubhead speed won't differ too much. The ball speed is reduced, so this just won't get there. Third shot coming up. Bobby has that very fast rhythm as he moves the club away. Speeds were good again, but as we can see from the two numbers to the left at 195 and 259, just not the shot he wants. So here's Bobby Ray. One thing you hear around the course every day is that, you know, you've got to swing low and slow on the way back. Bobby works so aggressively the club away. He moves the handle first. You can see how much aggression he puts into the club early. Something you can learn from at home is you don't have to be low and slow taking the club away. Okay, Ryan's not his best three openers. He goes again with the next 3 shots. He has the speed. Maybe with his lack of play, his quality of shots not happening, and the peak height of 15 foot, I don't think that's going to do it for Ryan. This game's on the edge, really. We can see, actually, Ryan's 148 and his ball 220. He's got the speeds. He's just a little out with his delivery of the club. Last ball coming up for Ryan here. He's popped it a little high in the air. It's going to come up a touch short. The speed was there, but the ball speed really on the other end of that wasn't there with the shot quality. So he'd be a little bit disappointed, but Bobby will be delighted. He's through to the final.
Yeah, right out of the gate, I hit a good ball. The other ones were nothing to write home about, but you know, off to a good start. I know Martin and Sam are going to put on a show, and we'll see what they put in store. I think 450's in play right now.
We want to see 450 today. Thank you very much.
So we've got Martin, the local Martin Borgmeier, the local favourite for Munich, here in Munich. Last year's winner. Coming up against Sam Judah. Martin won the World Championships back in 2022. Sam's come into the sport in the last couple of years from a baseball background. Long drivers are full of freaks of speed and some really good golfers. Sam is a freak of speed. His golf's improving. He played in the Pro-Am this week. I believe he played very well. Okay, Sam's got the honour. 3 shots to put a number on. So I think Martin was hitting it pretty well on the range earlier. Sam's going to have to put up, this sounds crazy, I think Sam might have to go near 450 to try and edge Martin out. Similar speeds to what Bobby Ray and Ryan were putting up. I think he could probably push on this speed a little bit. Sam likes a bit of crowd interaction as well. The crowd have just spent the whole day trying to keep quiet, and now the boys are asking them to be noisy, yeah? When Martin first came on the scene, I thought he was very emotional. He gets very involved with the crowd. I didn't think it was a good thing. After about 2 days of knowing him, I realised that's what he likes doing. So where some guys are quiet on the tee there and won't really give much away, like in the last match, Martin will give a lot away here, yeah? So 152. Well, that's a nice start number from Martin. You like the building, that's one to settle the nerves with.
This is the thing, Lee, you're spending too much time around these long drive guys. It's just swung in 152 miles an hour. Yeah, it's alright, it's fine.
Yeah. I suppose I've been in the sport a long time, I don't take too much notice of it anymore. But I take it for granted, should I say, yeah? Sam's got a problem. Sam's got a real problem here. Martin's fast and he's hitting good shots. Martin will be very happy with his first set of 3 balls. Sam's got the work to do here. We think maybe in the second set Martin can push that number even higher. Let's see if Sam has an answer. Here's Martin. Now we're looking at his centre of mass of his overall body, and we can see he's got that very famous counter move, trigger move to get everything going. And then as he gets into the downswing, we can actually see the centre of mass, the lower one in the blue and the upper one in the red, moving in different directions. This great change of direction that Martin's got really adds some speed to him. Okay, here goes Sam back up again. He's just fighting that tail shot off to the right. And if the spin's too high, he's not going to be able to overcome that distance. He has the speed to get near Martin, but the shot itself needs to be a little straighter than this cut that's going at the moment for him. Sometimes so difficult out there to make a change, to make an adjustment. So 146, he's losing the shot up to the right. Got to 395 with that full shot. It's his last chance here to try and add something to that. He's going to need his shot today here. We can see with his right hand coming off the club, that's not what he was looking for. Again, the speed was there. If he can straighten up that shot left to right, he'll be adding much more yardage than he has today. Martin takes away the win. 436 against Sam's 395. The final looks very exciting. Bobby Ray and Martin have put up the same number at 436. Let's see who's going to win that final. Now, they quite often toss to who hits first. Some of the long drivers will prefer to hit first and put a number up. Some will prefer to go second and know what they've got to look at. First time I've seen Bobby hit live today, I was impressed. He's got good speed, he's sitting the 145 mark, but his flight control has been very good today. A 440 as an opener, as an opening gambit, that's longer than they had in the last set. He'd be very happy with that number. Let's see if we can build on that. Club head speed the same, ball speed less, so the conversion there will not be what he's looking for. The crowd enjoying Bobby's hitting here. He's against the home favourite, but the crowd are getting behind him. Bobby's third set of his 3, and he's shouting.
Oh, he's
and
yelling.
he's giving it the fist pump. This is probably going to get past that red marker. It didn't quite. It's funny sometimes, the ball might look good in the air. You don't quite know whether the wind's picked up or it just doesn't bounce quite as much. He looked pretty certain that was past his best. But 434 it was. Obviously we can see Martin's got the speed advantage, but he needs to hit a real good shot here. Yeah, he didn't look 100% happy with the shot that came off.
Yeah, that looked a little bit on the low side, didn't it? Not quite the launch.
But Martin missing that first shot in the grid won't bother him. He's got another 2 shots of this set. Martin's here in front of his home crowd here, and he likes to feed off the crowd. This Munich crowd are going to get right behind him here and see if we can push this number a bit higher. We're hearing him shout, 153, 228 ball speed at 250. This is gone. This is gone. This is past Bobby. This is gone. He knew it as soon as it left the club face. What a shot. 448 for Martin. And again, he's interacting with the crowd. He's trying to get a little bit more adrenaline coming off the crowd, feeding off them. Here we go, third shot of 3. 151, 207, ball speed isn't good, but that second shot set the number, 448. This is further than Bobby's been today, but I really like the way he's hitting it. And let's see if we can add something to give Martin to have a think about. Ball speed below 200, too high in the air. This is going not very far. Hey, far from me, but not very far. He's cheering, Bobby. Bobby's cheering. He loves it. Let's see past the red line. Oh, when that ball left the club face, Bobby loved that shot. Okay, Bobby's last chance. He's got to overcome the 2 yards. Can he hit the best shot he's hit all night? And he's screaming after it. 216 ball speed. Height's very good. This has got a chance. And that's really, really clutch from Bobby. He's got last ball, last chance saloon. He's put 2 yards past Martin. Now, I thought Martin's 448 would win. He's got 3 shots now to overcome Bobby 450. It's been a great final. Martin, do you have an answer? So 157, 212, the club head speed is really picking up. That's a fantastic club head speed, but the ball speed didn't match it. Now Martin loves it. He loves it. 226 ball speed. If it's down there at that height, I think this is going to take Bobby. I think it's going to take Bobby. It's going to take him. Fantastic shot from Martin when it mattered. 465. It's all over. Martin Borgmeier defended his title with the Munich BMW. A great performance from Bobby Ray. I thought he might have had it with his 450, but Martin stepped up. 465 to close the deal. Martin Borgmeier sealed his 2nd win in a row, taking down Bobby Ray in the final. Bobby put up a great performance. The home crowd loved it.
Besonderes. Weil ich möchte einen riesen Applaus haben für die Amerikaner und Kanadier, die rübergekommen sind, nur für dieses Event, um für euch eine Show zu machen. Und da kann man ruhig mal applaudieren. This for you guys. Thank you so much.